This is my turn to pretty much get back onto track. So it is Thursday, and welcome to Nareen's Life with MS. This is Nareen. So today, considering it's Thursday, I probably thought that today we can start a series called Thoughtful Thursdays, where I throw back to certain events, certain things that have happened uh, in my MS journey, and of course talk a little bit about it. Maybe think of some, just think about it, meditate on it, just so I can think up of different things that do work for me. um, and definitely get your opinions on what does work for you, what can really help you. So initially, the one thing that I did want to really talk about and really reflect on were some of the things that end up making me feel not only down in the dumps, not to make me feel sadder, but also how that negative emotion pretty much catalyzes my whole body feeling worse. So this whole idea of negative emotion leading to a much larger impact that is pretty much impacting pretty much my entire body. So I do want to ask you as well as viewers, and of course you can enter your responses in the comment section about what you think is you know what is your experience with having sort of that kind of connection um, between having, let's say, a negative emotion and that pretty much snowballing into a much larger physical or health impact. Because I definitely do see it happen from time to time. I definitely do know that when I'm feeling under the weather, or not even under the weather, but just a little sad, a little angry that something has gone awry, that suddenly it's going to impact me in a much larger sense. So it's somewhat of a an internal karma system that is you know um, that I definitely do notice examples of. I think one that I generally tend to notice very often and very clearly is, of course, stress. Stress definitely almost the impact is almost immediate. I think some of the easy stressors can be things that I was very good at doing, or something that I did not think much about, and then the second it started becoming a little hard, uh, the physical repercussions were a lot worse. So I think a few months ago, I remember it was taking me way too long to just button up a shirt, and the reason for that being that a lot of my fingers did have turned a little numb as a result of MS, and the result was that I actually sprained my ankle, that too on my that to my left ankle, which, as you probably know if you watched the video from this morning, that it or yesterday, that it is my general weaker side. And so that ended up being something that I actually had to worry about, and it actually stopped me from wearing a whole um, group of shoes that I have a lot of trouble not only putting on but also walking around in, because I just feel that level of uncertainty that I'm about to, twist my ankle or sprain my ankle again. So, do tell me your thoughts about this. Do tell me what you think about it. And if you do have any experiences that you have had in regards to, negative emotions turning into, much larger negative impact, do share it in the comment section. And of course, thank you so much for, listening to me talk. And I would love to, read your responses and of course interact with you, as soon as you do. So thank you so much, and you have a great rest of the day.